Good morning, everyone. Strifgal. We're getting back into some more Adventures of Link. So, last time we went to Maze Island. We rescued a child and got the magic jar from that area. This time, we're gonna start off by returning that child to their home. And learning some spells and techniques. And then we're going to be heading back to Maze Island to actually complete the dungeon there. Oh, come on. Out of the way. Can I block that? Yep, that was me being dumb. Okay, so... Ooh, that's nasty. I think we're gonna go ahead and use life here, because I think there's a couple encounters along this path, and unfortunately... These guys are worth some pretty good experience. If I end up needing to do a grind, I might actually take a look at this section. And this time we've got bubbles. That was close. And this takes us to the town of Darunia. Once again, all of these are named... All the towns in this are not named after. Named the same as the sages from Ocarina of Time. Thought it was that first one. It must... Okay. Must be a different one. That's okay. We have to jump in one of these chimneys. That's really what it comes down to. It must be this one instead of the other one. There we go. When you jump, press up to stab. I love the detailed instruction that we get from these sword masters. Last one was press down to stab. This one is press up to stab. You'd think Link could figure that out. You have level 7 in attack, Link. You should know better. I bet you could have figured that out. Okay, and one of these should have he should have a... There we go. You are a hero for saving my child. Come. This magic will strengthen a shield. Okay. And with that, we learn Reflect, which we need for the boss. The boss of the next area cannot be defeated with a normal weapon. And I think we're gonna go ahead and revisit... Actually, what is this one? Literally just an empty house? I'll go ahead and refill my magic quick. Take the opportunity when it's free, right? Hey, we'll take that. Speaking of get it when it's free. That was nasty. And it wasn't even that bad. Like, that encounter, the second time through that encounter was like nothing comparatively. Okay. So this is Maze Island again. We're going to take a very similar path to last time. This avoids most of the pitfalls. Minimizes the encounters you have to do. We will have to do a couple of them, but it's only a couple of them. I'm gonna wait for... never mind. So there are several more encounters and pitfalls. This is the path that requires the least encounters. And gets us where we're going. Okay, locked door to the left, so we need to start out to the right. I'm not super worried about getting the experience we need in this one. Barely made it there. So, yeah, we're fine on experience. Apparently he just fell in the hole. That was not the red potion I was counting on. Great. So this is a weird thing. I'm tempted to go for the magic up here and get the recast on life, because I think I'm still gonna get enough, but I don't know what the requirement is gonna go up to for magic. So I guess we'll risk it. I was counting on that red potion being there. It was not. This guy needs to go away. That was really lucky. Okay, so this section, or this dungeon in general, is really cool because it has these looping areas where you jump down a hole and it loops back around on itself. That's not good. That's not good. If we can at least get through this one room, though, that'll make, if I take a death after going through this room, I'll be much more okay with it. Because this is the boots. The boots are going to be the item for this dungeon. At this point, I've kind of accepted that every dungeon we're gonna go through twice, apparently. But, whatever. So there's gonna be another key over here. I keep forgetting you can't block that guy. Honestly, I'm slightly tempted with this one. I'm slightly tempted with this dungeon to skip it and come back, given that we need to redo it anyway. That was me looking away at the map right there. apparently we can't kill those guys. So I guess we're going to take this death anyway. So I'm kind of torn, because I really would like to kind of skip the next section and come back later. But the next boss is really rough as well. I mean, the other option, I suppose, would be to go even further down this rabbit hole. And honestly, maybe that's the best course of action here. So we've got the boots. Maybe rather than doing boots let you walk on water, which we learned from one of the guys in town. Where is it? There we go. Like, if we go ahead and get the flute in the next dungeon, which is right there, that will give us a really interesting thing where we can go forward, get, like, the rest of the magic, get the rest of the heart containers, more importantly, and kind of max out our other resources before we go back, and then we can clear the other dungeons. Yeah, I think that seems reasonable. It was definitely not my original plan, but I don't see why we shouldn't do that, considering we have to go back through everything anyway. And it's gonna make the rest of the game a lot easier to just have full hearts and magic. It gives me less of an excuse. But it makes it a little bit easier. It's gonna give me more castings of my spells. It means I'm gonna take less, or it's gonna less likely that I take a death in general. Plus, it means I don't need to worry about my XP count for this dungeon as I'm going through it initially, because I'm not gonna get any levels. We're not planning on finishing this dungeon. So we can just kind of run past everything. Those are the mages you can jump on. I was confused. Okay, so the white mages that I was trying to jump on previously, you can't jump on. No! Oh, I hate that guy so much. let's restart this screen. Now that we've got the key, we can just run past all the blocks. This time it'll be a lot easier. One shot. Is this a... Yes! Awesome. We're just gonna hang out on this elevator for a moment while I double check where I'm going. This dungeon is by far one of the biggest mazes in the game. It has more just raw dead ends. Oh, I hate that. Fighting that guy with jump on is awful. Okay, so I just need to go to the right here. And we're gonna need to go... So it should be to the right. Oh. I'm actually getting slightly better at fighting this guy. Which is good because there's a lot more of them later. So I believe this one... Did I just go past that invisible wall without acknowledging the fact that there's an invisible wall there? This game has invisible walls. It's one of the biggest points that is, that I have heard pointed to and would generally agree makes this game hard to play casually without a guide. This dungeon has a ton of dead ends. Okay, there's the flute. I'm gonna see if I can pick up this last key before we take an intentional death again. Well, this time it'll be intentional. I am not actually counting on it, but since we're going this other direction, it's possible. If these guys would stop spawning in front of me. Do I want to just take this while we're here? That's gonna bump the other requirement up to like 1500, but I think that'll be okay. Like at this point, our goal is to be able to quickly get through the dungeons after this. And that means we're gonna need to get a lot more base XP, but then we can still just crank it up to whatever it is, 8,000 for, or when we start beating bosses again. So this should be the last key that we need. But we're not going to go after the boss right now, because it's a lot of backtracking and we only have one life. So I'm going to head back down to these wizards and just take it down. And we'll pick back up in a moment. Okay. So, we've got 745. That's going to make us a lot more survivable. And with the items from those last two dungeons, we can now access the entire world map. The items from the last dungeon don't actually give us that much here. And what that means is that we can now move to the last town, and also it'll give us, let's see, yes, there we go, the last heart container and the last magic jar, which is really what I want out of this. There we go. Now, unfortunately, this does mean we have to go through this section a couple times, which is really obnoxious. But I think we'll be okay. Especially since we don't actually need to survive once we get through a certain point. Hey, we've got enough to cast life 1.5 times. No. These fence sections are awful and terrifying, and we're gonna have to go through a bunch of them in a row in a little bit here. That's bad. Yep. That's bad. We didn't want to get this encounter. We really didn't want to get this encounter. That was a huge mistake on my side. Did I end up in the graveyard again? Okay, I need to be more careful. Wow. Okay, do I want to get the heart container or the spell first? I think I want to get the heart container first. Like, the spell doesn't actually do anything right now. Is that... Okay, just probably to say. The spell doesn't actually do anything for us right now. The big thing it's gonna, or that we would potentially get from getting to the town is the magic key. Which means we just don't have to worry about keys when we revisit the dungeons. Which is also nice. I think it's like right here? Oh no. Too far up. There it is. Last heart container. These guys have the same strategy as Iron Knuckles. You just do that little hop. And... oh no. Goodbye. I'm gonna see if I can still skirt through this. Oh man. Seriously. This is me being cheeky. Come on. Oh my god. There were 2 fairies right there. And somehow I missed both of them. That's bad. Just to be clear, what I'm doing here is trying to get a fairy and then catch it before I get into an encounter. Because this is going to be a really rough cave. I'm not going to be able to actually kill these enemies, which means I need to dodge all of them, and I'm at no health. And I'm at 1 life. Oh boy. I mean, I guess we could try it. Like, it's doable. It's just rough. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. You know what? We don't need to get the magic key. We can finish the other dungeons as intended. We've got the heart container. We've got all the items. We've got pretty much what we need from those next 2 dungeons, so that we can just really quick burn through them in the next video. So, hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.